Imagine you're passionately sharing your thoughts online, talking, emoting, and being expressive. Now, picture someone staring back at you blankly, eyes wide or slightly squinted. No reaction, just judgment or confusion. Uncomfortable, right? Welcome to the world of the Gen Z stare. But why exactly does this viral, expressionless look irritate millennials so deeply on TikTok? The Gen Z stare is a viral online phenomenon characterized by a vacant, expressionless, deadpan look. It often includes wide eyes, blank expressions, or awkward pauses. ABC News defines it as a deadpan expression that often follows a simple greeting or question, leaving older generations puzzled or frustrated. Many online commenters equate it to a real-life buffering screen. This stare is widely observed in workplace meetings, customer interactions, and even among family members interacting with teens. Example: imagine happily sharing a dance to a nostalgic 2010 pop song on TikTok, only to have Gen Z users respond silently, their blank stares clearly signaling, "Are you serious?" Psychologically, the Gen Z stare functions as minimalist facial judgment, enhancing feelings of self-consciousness in others. Researchers indicate minimal responses appear more authoritative and critical, causing discomfort or embarrassment. Additionally, the stare may stem from Gen Z's digital native upbringing. Growing up immersed in online interaction, Gen Z individuals find spontaneous, in-person responses challenging. The COVID-19 pandemic amplified this disconnect, depriving young people of crucial developmental social interactions, potentially intensifying social anxiety and prompting this freeze response. Example: consider someone asking a seemingly trivial question, like, "Can you make my iced tea less cold?" The Gen Z worker may respond with an empty stare, not out of disrespect, but genuine confusion at the illogical request. Millennials, accustomed to expressive validation online, find this silent judgment from Gen Z deeply unsettling. They perceive the stare as dismissive, rude, or superior. Millennials grew up in an era of enthusiastic online interactions, making this minimalist reaction feel critical, sparking frustration and defensiveness. Real-life scenario: imagine a millennial excitedly sharing their latest adulting success, only to receive the Gen Z stare, implicitly conveying, "Why celebrate something so mundane?" The Gen Z stare exposes deeper generational divides shaped by digital culture, differing communication styles, and coping mechanisms. Older generations often misinterpret it as rude or disengaged, whereas Gen Z views it as a genuine reaction, protest against repetitive or nonsensical questions, or coping mechanism for overstimulation and emotional fatigue. Expert Joe Galvin describes this as a growing generational disconnect in employee communication and expectations. Gen Z's minimal eye contact might signal active listening rather than disengagement, reflecting their comfort with digital communication norms. Have you experienced the Gen Z stare in your daily interactions? How did it make you feel? Most likely uncomfortable or misunderstood, as minimalistic reactions amplify uncertainty and self-doubt. The Gen Z stare, though humorous online, has serious implications. Misinterpretations can harm employment prospects and relationships. Employers should move beyond snap judgments, reframe traditional notions of attentiveness, and foster empathy-focused support and open communication environments. Parents should not take the stare personally, but instead address it calmly, provide opportunities for face-to-face interactions, and model effective communication skills. Ultimately, the Gen Z stare reflects significant cultural shifts toward minimalist communication, authenticity, and irony. Understanding its roots and implications can bridge generational divides, fostering mutual appreciation between millennials and Gen Z. After all, we're all navigating these dynamics together.